Hello, YouTube. This is Ty the Movie Guy and 22, and here is another exciting episode of Forest of the Forsaken, Chapter 9, entitled Showdown of Secrets and Sin. So, for this episode, it's gonna be wild, and I'll explain in due time, but just so you know, today's ending is a little bit of a shocker, and I can't wait for you to hear it and continue on later down the line with the chapters ahead. Okay, so we last left off with Tyler and Quinn, who is totally endgame, doing planning out their future. Sorry, guys. Planning out their future. And Quinn now has the equipment ready that she needs to train the others. I had woken up next to the loving gaze of my dearest girlfriend. And we wake up, I groggily say, "Good morning." And she yawned. She let out a really loud yawn and said, "Good morning," back. We both smiled. We quickly woke up and took a shower and got ready for the day ahead. And me and her smiled and hugged, and we started to talk a little bit more about what our future would be like. Every moment talking to her, I'm so sorry, guys. Every moment talking to her was like a moment of pure bliss. Every moment with her. I had told her, "What kind of dress would you want, honey?" And she said, "I haven't really thought of that. There's still plenty of time to think about it," she said. I said yes. I'm really sorry, guys. She said yes. And I said, yeah, there's still some time to think about that. We still have to destroy all the citadels and take care of Anderson and Han. There's just something I can't get my mind off of. Is it Mason? Yes. I knew it. Girlfriend's intuition, I guess. Yeah. Damn it. I yawned again. She says, "You're pretty tired." I know I am. I said to her, "I know I am. It's okay though. I'll get plenty of rest tonight. I always get plenty of rest when I'm with you." That's good. And I told her, "Honey, yes. I'm surprised Dylan isn't here." Did I hear somebody say my name? Oh, son of a gun. Here I am, big brother or little brother. I shook my head and smiled. "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, just doing a little bit of training." I know what you mean, so was I. You've been kind of worried lately. It was a shock to see Mason. I know it was. He was like our brother. Yes. And now we have our own stuff to deal with. Indeed. Beating him won't be easy. Did you see that battle suit he wore? I think that was a nanotech suit. Nanotech? He's like, what's that? Quinn explained what nanotechnology was. They're little robots that... I'm so sorry, guys. They're little robots that, whenever they're broken apart, they always form again, reform into stronger armor. Well, that's some overpowered baloney for you. I smirked. Yes. And suddenly, Greg looked at me. Greg appeared and said, "You need not worry about him right now, Tyler. He's only a thorn in our side for a little bit." I don't think so, Greg. What do you mean? I think he's going to attack the village soon. What makes you think that? Did you hear that? The village is under attack. Let's move! We ran and grabbed our things, and suddenly there he was with a group of soldiers that he had hired, his own private security. The Angel Force. We quickly shot back and repelled the enemies. And then I spotted Mason in the corner of my eye. He gave me a side-eyed... I'm so sorry, guys. He gave me a side-eyed stare and smiled egotistically. I run after him. Stop it! It said, stop right there! It said, stop right there, Mason. The only way you'll stop me, Tyler, is if you destroy me. But you're too weak to do it. Cannot kill your only friend. Really, guys, I apologize. You were my friend. And now I'm not. How sad I don't get to join your little fan club. This isn't a joke, damn it. You attacked the village of innocent people? What the fuck happened with you? I became stronger and I woke up. That's what happened. We had managed to kill most of the guards. And I looked at him and said, and he had shot at a couple of civilians near a children's school that we had built. Enough, damn you! I jump, grab his gun, and break it. Huh. You're a lot more crafty than I remember you being. Midnight. At the top of the nearest cliff. This is where we finish it. He looked at me and said, he vanished before me and suddenly appeared and whispered in my ear. He says, "No, you dolt. This is only just the beginning. And you will die. That's fine by me as long as I take you with me." And he disappeared and I cursed out angrily. "Damn it," I said. Well, at least no one is hurt. Not seriously hurt, anyway. Yeah. Are you tired too, Dylan? Fighting gets me sleepy. That's a weird way to make yourself sleepy. I know. Quinn had wrapped her arms around me in a tight embrace, and I kissed her. You did so good handling yourself against one of the fallen. I am tough, remember? And I think it's through you that I'm able to be more powerful. She shook Dylan's hand and crushed it, almost crushed it. What the heck was that for? I was just so excited to be able to fight back against one of them. His hand looked a little bit mangled, and then it healed all by itself. He's like, all good. Does she always have that strong grip? No, I don't think so. Why? Because she just broke my damn hand, and now it's healed. What did you expect to happen? What? Why are you looking at me like that? I asked him. Brother, I think she might have some of our powers. That's ridiculous. Not as ridiculous as you washing her hair for her. What? It's something to relax her enemy. Maybe you're just lazy. You haven't washed her since we got here. Leah said, it's been a little bit, honey. Oh, come on. Don't you like this smell? Not really. I'll make it right for you. She was like, come on, sir, stinks a lot. Let's get you cleaned out. And I'm like, make sure you scrub him good, Leah. He's smelling like the backside of a camel. Hey! Will do. She gave me a quick hug as she dragged him towards the lake. Wait, Greg, is there any way she can get our powers too? Highly unlikely, Tyler. She wasn't part of our same division program. But I heard that powers could be transferred in certain ways. We haven't done anything, if that's what you're implying. Oh, no, I wasn't implying that. Maybe a little. We just kissed, and I held her hand during the explosion. During the Citadel explosion. I didn't notice it before, but there was a translucent glow. A glow. Translucent glow? Yes. Well, I think that's what might have happened. There's no knowing how much of my power I actually transferred into her. I doubt it was all of it, because your power is limitless because of your mother's genetic coding. You have your mother's genetic coding, meaning your powers are basically limitless. The only limit is your power, like your willpower and your strength. Well, now. I've been dreaming about something. About Leah? Is that about your wife to be one day? Yes, that, but I've also been dreaming. Ha, I got you to admit it. Ha ha. I was thinking, I see myself on a cliff fighting, and my eyes turn blue, like a whitish blue. The eyes of acceptance and inheritance. Tell me more. When the Lumen Angel is about to begin his transformation, his eyes turn a milkyish blue color. And what else will happen? Hard to say. There hasn't been one in 4,000 years. The process is gradual. Is there any way I could possibly transform now? Theoretically, yes, but it would be hard for you to control your transformation because it requires a lot of physical strain. It strains your body while you use it, unless you come into it naturally. Indeed. What's this I hear about you challenged Mason? I have to do this on my own, Greg. You can't beat him, he'll kill you. As long as he goes with me, I'm fine. I can end the war with Schroeder before it even begins. If I kill him, everything about the Fallen Angel program dies with him as well. He can't recreate the formula. He can't make more of us. And he can't play with our lives. Tyler, you're taking a very big risk. Fight one battle to win a future war. Is that what you believe? Yes. And I'm willing to die for that belief, if need be. Even with my regenerative healing, I could still, even though I may not be physically as strong as others, I have a regenerative healing ability and enhanced speed. Well, your powers are almost limitless. You can be stopped by one thing, though. Besides Quinn. And what is it? It's a fallen bullet. A fallen bullet? It's a little black bullet that breaks apart your genome and your genetic coding if it hits you in this particular spot. Damn. And then, now we have to focus on what's important. Training the others. Quinn. Yes, honey? Is the Red Dragon formula ready? Yes. Quinn spoke Japanese a little bit. I told her to translate what I was saying. I told her for everyone to line up at the square, and she had said it perfectly. I said, "You speak wonderful Japanese, my dear. Why, thank you." Then, after Dylan got back from his bath that Leah gave him, he joined us and started preparing. We started all preparing. We injected the serum into our bodies. She quickly injected the serum into their bodies using the syringe and the vials themselves. It was quick and easy. They started learning more about the company that wanted to destroy the planet. And we were not going to let it happen. We trained diligently for a few hours. And then I told Dylan and Quinn and Leah my plan. Wait, you're going to take him on by yourself? You're my brother, you're pretty gutsy. And you've always never backed down. This is a fight, brother, that I'm not sure you'll come back from. Well, thanks for the vote of confidence, jerk. I'm just being real with you, I know. Leah was upset, so was Quinn. She's like, Tyler, I don't want to lose you. You won't lose me, honey. I'll be back. And I promise you, once this is over, once this whole war is over, once we've taken down Mason and eventually Schroeder Corp and Jackson Schroeder himself, we'll get married the very next day. It'll be small, me, you, your sister, Greg, and possibly my mom. Tyler. Yes, Greg? Yes, Greg? There's something I wanted to give you. I opened up the translucent box and I saw a piece of armor. A piece of armor! I tied it to my suit. It was a chest plate and boots and other weaponry, other fancy looking armor. And suddenly something on it lit up like a Christmas tree. Is it a message, you think? I hit play. My dearest boy, I'm sorry that you had to find out this way. Since you're putting on this armor, I'm pretty sure you know where you are. I love you more than anything, and I want you to be okay. We'll be together again one day, in this world or the next. My own version, my own type of heaven is knowing that you are safe and how much I love you, honey. It is me, Dr. Sylvia Michaels. I'm your mother. End of transmission. A tear streamed down my face, hearing my mother's voice for the first time. It really did something to me. I know. I hugged Leah and gave her a kiss on the head. Take care of everyone while I'm gone. I will. She's like, I will. Dylan and I hugged, and he said, don't worry, brother, I know you'll do good. Kick his ass. Always. Greg looked at me and said, Godspeed, my friend. May God give you what you need to survive. I know. And we hugged. I looked at Quinn, she stopped me. She says, say you love me when you get back. I will. And we kissed for 15 uninterrupted minutes. Then the clock struck midnight. Wait, 10 minutes to midnight. I traveled up to the mountain and waited for my enemy to appear. An enemy who I once called friend, and now an enemy I face on the opposite of sides. He played a flute to enter. Do 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 do. Flute music. Then he jumped from the plane in a backflip. Tyler. I remember you were as foolish as when you were a kid. Shut the fuck up. Such a mouth on you. He taps his knife again on his shoulder. on his leg. He said, "Before we fight, I just want you to know, I'm sorry it has to end this way. No, you're not, Mason, and you know it. You are psychotic, and your father is just as evil. Do not compare me to my father," he had said in a hushed tone. I said, "What's wrong?" I know I can beat you this way by outwitting you. Maybe when we were kids. Why did you turn evil? It's like asking why water, why it's wet. The moon shined brightly on us as the helicopter left with the trader and Anderson. "Mason, kill him, and you shall be rewarded greatly. Bring me his blood, and I shall give you and your father the greatest reward of all." I went to go shoot a blast of energy of kinetic power at the helicopter. Mason suddenly appeared and broke my arm. Joke's on you, I have healing abilities. We'll see how long that gets you. We jumped and we began the fight. Punches and kicks. Multiple punches. I threw an uppercut, a left, and a hook, and everything I can do. And he got me 3 times with a roundhouse kick and an uppercut and a punch to the gut. I punched him so hard I broke his abdomen and it healed. But suddenly, I noticed the cut on my arm didn't heal as quickly. And I said, "Well, we're about evenly matched." He cackled maniacally and said, "If that's what you want to call it." We continued our fight. Viciously, we pummeled each other with great intensity. He tried to stab me, but I stabbed him in the arm with his own blade. And I punched him really hard. And still it wasn't enough. He just kept on healing. "Damn it. Your form is quite formidable, as is yours." And suddenly, he detached his armor, and a shroud of shadow came over him, and he became what I had feared the most. What on earth is this transformation? The Dark Angel transformation. And my eyes had turned to cerulean blue to combat this threat. I pushed him as I had almost halfway transformed into my angel form, lumen angel form. It's impossible. I suddenly was distracted, and he pushed me back with kinetic energy. I flew back, and was impaled by a tree. Suddenly Greg came. "Tyler! Greg, get out of here. I can take him." "You son of a gun!" Kinetic energy was fired, but he blocked it. I flew back, because I can suddenly fly for some reason, which was awesome. I flew back and hit him a few times with superpowered ferocity. He grabbed me by the shirt and said, "It's been fun. But this is where it ends, brother. Wait, don't do it. Don't do it. He threw me off a cliff. Dylan's, Tyler, no! And I gladly grabbed him. I grabbed part of his armor and held it with me against my chest, hoping I wouldn't fall. And all of a sudden, I blacked out and my injury had healed all by itself. Tyler! Tyler! Brother! I had passed out, and all of a sudden, someone had picked me up before I completely fell to the ground, as a fall height that would most likely kill me at this stage. She flew and carried me to safety. I asked, I weakly opened my eyes, and a calming voice said, "Not to worry, sweetie. This is why I am here." I looked and said, "Mom?" End of chapter 9. Okay, guys, I'm sorry to end it there, but I needed something juicy to end it on. So, what do you guys think so far of this book series? I really enjoy making it, and hopefully I can get some more time on my phone's camcorder so I can continue these videos, because I really enjoy them. That was such a wicked chapter. It totally blew my mind that I was able to come up with something like that on the spot. And tune in for the bombastic somewhat mid-season finale-ish part, entitled chapter 10, entitled Withered Soul Alone. Thank you. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and if you want to click more, there's more videos on my channel, chapters 1 through 8. This is Ty the Movie Guy signing off.